2026 from the Atlas High School. At this time, I ask if you are able, please rise as we state our Pledge of Allegiance and follow up with our Scholar Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our Scholar Pledge. I pledge to do my best this day, to honor myself and others in everything I do, to accept responsibility for my own learning and encourage others as I embrace my own opportunities to grow, to exercise leadership and prepare myself for college at every opportunity. For me, mediocrity is not an option. Only excellence will do. Who I am has value. What I think has value. Who I will become is invaluable to the world. And now it is my honor to present our student body president, Marie Reyes.
Faculty, families, and most importantly, fellow friends and graduates. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here before you all today. My name is Marie Reyes, and I had the honor of being this year's class president. Aside from sorry, guys. Aside from vibing throughout this year, I kept procrastinating this speech. One, because I was too busy having fun and other senior activities, but two, because of the bittersweet feeling it would give me when writing. Guys, I'm gonna cry so much, I'm so sorry. Buenas noches a los profesores, a las familias y más importante a mis amigos y graduados. Ante todo quiero darle gracias a Dios por darme la oportunidad de estar aquí ante ustedes. Mi nombre es Marie Reyes y tuve el honor de ser la presidenta de este año. When I first got to Atlas, or Pete as it was at the time, I wasn't sure how I fit into this close-knit group of people. I would watch from afar and notice how close they all were to each other and everything. Will I ever be part of it? Will I ever be part of it? Will I ever be part of the memories we all share together and feel a sense of belonging to school? Now, 6 years later, I'm an honored speaker at our highly anticipated graduation. Whether it was someone I met in 6th grade in the Stories Advisory class, Go Veritas, or someone I got close to in 8th grade when we were in applause together, or someone I met in high school and got unexpectedly close to because of a class we had together or a club we were both involved in. I have no remaining doubts in the values that we as a class hold. The friendships we made in this school as a class are ones that we'll remember forever. Although the change from our childhood into adulthood is scary, it's a change that has to happen. Now that I'm here upon y'all today, I can proudly say that it's possible to be successful in a completely unfamiliar environment. But don't be scared of what the future holds for you. Cuando llegué por primera vez a Atlas, o aquí como se llamaba antes, no estaba segura de cómo encajaría en este grupo de personas. Se veía tan unido. Observaba desde lejos y notaba lo fuerte que eran las relaciones de todos ellos y me preguntaba, ¿llegaré algún día a formar parte de los recuerdos que todos comparten y a sentir un verdadero sentido de pertenencia en esta escuela? Ahora, 6 años después, tengo el honor de estar en el discurso de nuestra clase en nuestra tan esperada ceremonia de graduación. Las amistades que construimos en esta escuela como grupo son amistades que recordaremos para siempre. Aunque la transición de niñez a la edad adulta puede ser muy intimidante, es un cambio positivo y inevitable. Ahora me encuentro aquí ante todos ustedes en esta graduación puedo afirmar que con total seguridad que es posible alcanzar el éxito en un lugar completamente desconocido. Por lo tanto, no teman lo que el futuro nos dispara. Our individual journeys through high school have all been very different. Some came into this fully knowing where they would go after, and some still remain undecided. Regardless of this, we all share one thing in common. We are all graduating together as the Uplift at this class of 2026. Meaning, we all know our inside jokes, our happiest moments, our most infuriating moments, and even now we're all sharing the bittersweet feeling of graduation. This journey has not been easy whatsoever. Through all the IB testing, personal struggles, and uncertainty about the future, senior year has been rough. Many times there were moments where it was so difficult being at school or even thinking about going. Many days where there was no motivation to do anything. Mondays would either be good if there was a planned activity the next day, or very bad if we had an assignment to turn in or a test to take. Nuestros caminos individuales a lo largo de la secundaria han sido muy diferentes entre sí. Algunos llegaron a esta etapa sabiendo con total certeza dónde irían después, mientras que otros siguen indecisos. A pesar de todo, todos compartimos algo en común. Nos graduamos juntos como en la clase de los 2016 de Uplift. Eso significa que todos conocemos nuestras bromas internas, nuestros momentos más felices, nuestros momentos más desesperantes. Incluso ahora compartimos esta sensación agridulce que sentimos al graduarnos. Este trayecto no ha sido nada fácil. Entre todos los exámenes del IB, las luchas personales y la incertidumbre sobre el futuro, el último año ha sido algo difícil. Muchas ocasiones en las que resultaba sumamente difícil estar en la escuela o incluso tan solo pensar en asistir. Hubo muchos días en los que nos faltaba por completo la motivación para hacer cualquier cosa. Los domingos solían ser días muy buenos si había alguna actividad programada para el siguiente día, o muy malos si teníamos que entregar una tarea o realizar un examen. Despite school being draining sometimes, there was always something that motivated us. That something is very different for everyone, but it's all rooted in love. And although love is something we are all familiar with, it's important to recognize in millions of ways love can be expressed. Love is sharing the money with a friend so they don't feel left out. Love is not splitting the pole. Love is sharing snacks with a friend in the middle of class. Love is everything our teachers did for us throughout the years, like Ms. Benecuesto and Ms. Vincent's care for us. Mr. Huerta's humor, Ms. Crouch's sweets and wish you would play celebration on every test day, Mr. G's encouragement for curiosity, Ms. Morgan's rants about any topic, Mr. Sherlow's kind and encouraging words, Ms. Wagner's help in planning out our senior events, Ms. Dalton's attention to us, Ms. Carr's kindness, Mr. Taylor's help with the yearbook, Mr. McBride's way guide us and listen to us, Mr. Orsini and Ms. Cardenas help with our future plan. Ms. Parsons' ability to listen to our problems and help us find a solution, or anything a teacher did to help us throughout our journey in high school. The connection we made with these teachers is something we will miss dearly. A pesar de que la escuela resultaba agotadora en ocasiones, siempre hubo algo que nos motivaba. Ese algo es muy distinto para cada persona, pero todo tiene sus raíces en el cariño. Y aunque el cariño es algo con lo que todos estamos familiarizados, es importante reconocer las millones de formas en que se puede presentar. El cariño es como ayudar a un amigo en sus tareas. El cariño es compartir comida con un amigo en medio de clase. El cariño es todo lo que nuestros maestros hicieron por nosotros a lo largo de los años. El humor de Mr. Huerta, las galletas que nos hacía la maestra Crouch, el fomento de la curiosidad de Mr. G, las pláticas de Ms. Morgan sobre cualquier tema, las palabras amables de Mr. Sherlock, la ayuda de Ms. Wagner en la planificación de los eventos de este año, la atención que nos brindaba Ms. Dawson, la bondad de Ms. Carr, la ayuda de Mr. Sendos con el armario, la manera en la que nos guiaban Ms. McManus, la ayuda de Ms. Orsini y Ms. Carrillo con FAFSA y nuestros planes del futuro, la ayuda de Ms. Parsons en escuchar nuestros problemas. Moving on from our journey as a class, I want to take a moment to share with you all my biggest motivation during these past 4 years. please give a round of applause to my family. Because of them, I have never doubted that I can be loved and successful in everything that I do. They have guided me in my faith in every way possible, whether it was teaching me about God and all of His greatness, or disciplining me into the person I am today. I want to say thank you to my parents, my sister, and my brother for all their effort. And support throughout this year. Without their support and guidance, I truly don't know what this year would have been like for me. Dejando atrás nuestro recorrido como clase, quiero tomar un momento especial para compartir con ustedes cuál ha sido mi mayor motivación durante estos últimos años en la escuela, pero más importante durante toda mi vida. Son ellos quienes me llevaron a diferentes lugares para ser cosa a lo largo de mi etapa de la secundaria, quienes me dieron ideas para tener un año divertido y quienes me recordaron que podía tener éxito en todo lo que yo hiciera. Les pido a todos, por favor, que brinden un aplauso a mi familia, que estuvo conmigo en todo momento. Gracias a ellos, nunca he dudado que yo soy digna de ser amada. Y han sido un recordatorio constante de que lograré el éxito en todo lo que hago. Me han guiado en mi fe de todas formas posibles, ya fuera enseñándome sobre Dios y toda su grandeza, o formándome con disciplina para convertirme en la persona que soy hoy. Por eso quiero darle las gracias a mis padres, a mi hermana y a mi hermano por todo su esfuerzo y apoyo a lo largo de este año. Por respaldo y su guía, sinceramente no sé qué habría sido de mí durante este año. Throughout the tough moments this year, love is what motivated us to keep going. So to those who are feeling doubt in yourself, just know that you are loved and there is someone out there who loves you and will continue to show up for you. Sharing your love with others and express how proud you are of them. If one thing we can all agree on is that showing up for others matters. So fellow graduates, when you leave this room, remind your friends how proud you are of them. Give that one person that helped you find your peace during high school a big hug, expressing your love to them. Show love to the teachers and faculty who helped you throughout this 4 years, because Lord knows they had to put up with a lot with us. Show a bunch of love to your parents because they've been there for you since the day everything started, and today now that you're graduating high school. Most important, parents and family, show your graduates how much you love them and how proud you are of them and all that they have accomplished. Whether it was having a job in high school, participating in a sport or a club, or finishing high school in general. High school was not an easy journey, and through it all, we managed to be here today, ready for what your future holds. A lo largo de todos los momentos difíciles de este año, el amor fue lo que nos motivó a seguir adelante. Compartan su amor con los demás y expresen lo orgulloso que están de ellos. Si hay algo en lo que todos podemos estar de acuerdo, es que estar presente para los demás importa muchísimo. Así que, compañeros graduados, cuando salgan de este salón, recuérdenles a sus amigos lo orgullosos que están de ellos. Denle un gran abrazo a esa persona que les ayudó a encontrar su paz durante este año. Demuestren su afecto a los maestros que los apoyaron a lo largo de estos 4 años, porque ellos tuvieron que tener mucha paciencia con nosotros. Demuéstrenle muchísimo amor a sus padres y a familia, porque ellos han estado ahí para ustedes desde el principio. Cuidaron de ustedes desde sus primeros pasos y sus primeros logros, y ahora están aquí hoy, en su graduación. Pero lo más importante, padres y familiares, por favor recuérdenles a sus graduados lo orgullosos que están de ellos. Sigan recordándoles a mis compañeros graduados cuánto los aman y lo orgullosos que están de ellos. Ya sea haber tenido un trabajo, haber participado en algún deporte o club, o simplemente por haber terminado sus estudios en high school. La preparatoria no fue un camino difícil y a pesar de todo, logramos estar aquí hoy. Listos para el futuro que nos espera. Class of 2026, it was an honor being your president. hope you all remember me as I remember all of you and the kindness you showed. Gracias al 2016 fue un honor haber sido su presidente. Espero que todos me recuerden como yo lo recordaré a ustedes y a mi habilidad que les he demostrado. Senior Committee, thank you for all the help in organizing this year's events and fundraisers. It truly would not have been possible without you all. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you for listening. Que tengan una excelente noche. Gracias por escuchar.
Thank you, Marie. Now, I am honored to welcome our salutatorian, Sinai Turner.
Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Sinai Turner, a proud first-generation Mexican-American, and honored to be speaking as your salutatorian. We gather here today to celebrate a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in graduating as high school seniors. But standing here today also made me realize everything that brought us to this moment. When asked to write the speech, I asked myself, how can I summarize 4 years of mistakes, growth, lessons, and memories in a few minutes? When I started high school, I was always focused on my academic goals, from my GPA, grades, and the awards I received. I realize now they were only a small part of my high school experience. The real high school experience wasn't found in our transcripts. It was found in our loud moments, the shared memories and bonds we built. I realized that what truly made this place meaningful were the people we met along the way. So from the classrooms, hallways, lunch tables, and even stressful moments slowly become memories that shape who we. Let me ask my classmates to think back to not to your best grades, but to your best memories here. I bet it wasn't an exam or when we got a bunch of assignments due on a Friday. It was probably a time when you laughed so hard with your friends you were struggling to breathe and hoping the moment would last forever. High school is the time in life when we are surrounded every day by people growing, learning, and discovering who they are. We see each other on our best days and on our worst. We see what it's like to fail and get right back up. We learn that success is not about never failing, but about continuing to move forward despite the challenges, knowing it will be worth it again. To my teachers who saw us more than students, thank you. Give us space to grow, tumble, and learn who we are. You were patient. You were patient when we were difficult, kind when we were confused, and supportive even when we didn't ask for your help. You taught us the kind of lessons that go beyond the classrooms. You also made learning something to enjoy and remember. And sometimes the memories that stayed with us came from the smallest moments in the class. For example, one of my favorite memories is in geography, is memorizing 33 countries and shouting at each other the correct country and during visit life, hoping to be the fastest team. Stand here and say I'm not going to miss certain parts of my high school experience will be a lie. Because in between the chaos and struggles, there were moments of laughter, moments of stress, but most importantly, there were moments that connected us. And to my friends, we lived these years fully together. We shared the weird, awkward, and exciting chaos of growing up. We celebrated each other's success, carried stress that felt too heavy, and somehow found time to laugh a lot, maybe a little too much. As we leave this shelter behind, we take not only the memories, but lessons, friendships, and experiences that will shape who we are becoming. I want to dedicate this final part of my speech to the most important people in my life, my parents. Mami y papi. This is for those who apoyo y el orgullo de ser. Es eso, Fiesta de Padres Mexicanos. Espero que hoy se sientan. Porque sus sacrificios valieron. Y sin Dios no lo hubiera logrado. Los quiero mucho. Ustedes tuvieron el valor de dejarlo todo, su familia, su hogar y sus raíces, para que yo pudiera tener un futuro mejor. Y me enseñaron que con el esfuerzo, sacrificio y fe todo es posible. Sin tener nada a un lado de todo, tengo la oportunidad de gran logro. Sí se pudo y en este mundo sí se puede lograr. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Now, I would like to welcome Ms. Parsons.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. Tonight we celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, resilience, growth, and memories that will stay with you long after you leave Atlas. While graduation celebrates academic achievement, it also celebrates the people that you have all become along the way. Although each of you brings your own personality, strengths, and dreams into the world, there are certain qualities you all seem to share. Kindness, curiosity, resilience, humor, passion, and a willingness to embrace new experiences. Those are the qualities that have made each of you unforgettable. And I hope that they are the same qualities that guide you long after tonight. As you move into this next chapter of your lives, my hope is that you continue to stay curious, open-minded, and willing to grow. Continue to care deeply for others, challenge yourself, and embrace opportunities that push you beyond your comfort zone. The accomplishments we celebrate tonight matter, but the character you carry with you into the future matters even more. I cannot think of a better person to speak to you tonight than somebody who has walked alongside this class and witnessed your growth over the last 4 years, and who has dedicated himself to helping students discover both their voice and their potential in his class. Tonight we have the privilege of welcoming a keynote speaker who truly embodies the spirit of learning, laughter, and leadership that defines both Atlas High School and your graduating class. Mr. Victor Huerta is one of those rare educators who can challenge students academically, make them laugh in the middle of a grammar lesson, and remind them, often in the very same moment, that they are capable of far more than they realize. Mr. Huerta's classroom is a place where high expectations are matched with genuine compassion. He pushes students to think deeply, speak boldly, and step outside of their comfort zones, all while creating an environment filled with encouragement, humor, and authenticity. But what makes Mr. Huerta truly special is he does not simply teach Spanish. He teaches the resilience, the curiosity, the confidence, and the courage for each of you to grow. He creates a space where students can feel seen, supported, and challenged in all of the best ways. Over the years, he has made a lasting impact on countless students and has become not only a respected educator, but a trusted mentor and role model within our school community. Tonight, we are honored to hear from someone who has dedicated himself to helping young people discover both their voice and their potential. Please join me in warmly welcoming our keynote speaker, Mr. Victor Huerta.
Los caminos de la vida. No, it's not karaoke night. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna sing. Not yet. All the places you'll go, story about possibilities, of movement, of stepping into the world. It's a book I thought about often when I began my teaching career. Just around the time many of you began your high school journey. Back then, the places you go looked a little different. Many of those places at first were simply surviving another dual legal streak on Spanish classes. Then, over the years, the tools changed. Duolingo became GOOOs. GOOOs became cognitive. Vocabulary practice became presentations, essays, and preparation, and individual oral assessments. Fun, right? Looking back now, I can see that the tools were only a small part of a bigger journey. One thing I noticed very early while working with this class was how seriously you approached important moments. Whether it was a unit test, bar exam, a district assessment, or eventually your IB exams, there was always a noticeable shift. You understood when it was time to focus. It reminded me of something my dad used to say, there's a time and a place for everything. But, Spanish. Now, while you may not have always looked completely locked in during every single class period, when the moment arrived, you knew how to rise to it. I saw it again during your practice exams. I saw it during your presentations. And I especially saw it during your individual oral assessments. Many of you were shy about speaking Spanish in front of one another during class. But when it was time for the exam, you spoke beautifully, confidently, thoughtfully, ethically. And to me, well, that's proof of something important. Growth is often happening long before we realize it ourselves. So, continue practicing, continue growing, continue stepping into uncomfortable places. Because all the places you'll go. Now, as many of you learned in Spanish class, sometimes another language expresses an idea in a way that feels deeper. While "Oh, the places you'll go" speaks about the excitement and possibility of the future, there's another message I'd like to share too, that reminds us that the journey through life is not always easy. No. A song by La Tropa Vallenata. Los caminos de la vida no son como yo pensaba, como los imaginaba, no son como yo creía. I'm not going to go any further than that, don't worry. En nuestra juventud, imaginamos que la vida será sencilla. Camino claro, una respuesta evidente, un destino definido. Pero la vida rara vez funciona así. Muchos de ustedes salen aquí con planes muy claros y les aplaudo. Otros salen con dudas o preguntas sobre lo que viene después. Y pues la verdad es que ambos caminos son válidos. Digo, porque no siempre tienen éxito las personas que tienen todo resuelto desde el principio. Muchas veces tienen éxito aquellos que están dispuestos a seguir adelante, incluso cuando el camino cambia inesperadamente. Y algo aún más importante, importa mucho con quién recorren ese camino. Amistades, tus familias, tus maestros y sus comunidades. Pues porque muchas veces no es el camino lo que hace la diferencia, sino las personas que están ahí con ustedes mientras lo recorren. Por eso, aun cuando sus vidas se vuelvan ocupadas y complicadas, aparten tiempo para honrar y agradecer a las personas que caminaron junto a ustedes. Porque sin ellas, ustedes no serían las personas que son hoy. And the truth is, many of the places you'll go do not even exist in your imagination yet. Some roads will surprise you, some will disappoint you, some will even completely change who you are. But if these last 4 years have proven anything, it is that you are capable of learning, adapting, persevering, and continuing forward. All the places you'll go, y los caminos que los transformarán. Gracias. And now, please give it up for your valedictorian, Ashanti Gibson!
My name is Ashanti Gibson, and I'm up at the 336 graduate. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who has given me your support. Graduates. Before I start my speech, I want to thank the ones who have played a major role in my life that has led me to be on this stage. Also, I would like to thank my parents and my siblings, the ones who have contributed the most to my upbringing, and also I am today. I want to thank my teachers. They have contributed directly to my growth in education. Has shown me that there are always areas for improvement. Thank you to the administration team for all work. and making our school a better place. Thank you to my friends and classmates for the high school memories and beautiful moments. And last but not least, I give my utmost thanks to God. I give praise and glory to the man who appoints me and has made the greatest impact on my life. While writing this speech, I was thinking about giving up at first and not doing it. But God has pushed me to keep going and has done so much for me to this opportunity like this. Has given me this platform, and I'm truly grateful. I'm grateful for everyone that has contributed to my life from the beginning and has made the best impact on me as well. Not every day that people are ready to come together as a collective to appreciate other people's hard work. It takes dedication and willpower to do something for so many years. Even if most of us would have wanted to be anywhere else than sitting in a high school classroom. But I recognize that being here is an accomplishment and a representation of our strength. I just want to take a moment to honor this today. Personally, I want to say that I am very grateful to have been able to share my high school years with this class as follows. Throughout the years, that the people we have started with are not always the people that we end up with or see in this room today. In our lives, we have gained and we have lost. Some of our social circles have become bigger, while others have become smaller. Surrounding ourselves with people that are like ourselves, and amidst the ones who are not. It's our values that influences who we have chosen to hang around with these past 4 years. And these people have found memories and happiness that can be remembered forever. As the years goes by, and we go our separate ways, we may only socially remember each other through pictures we have saved in our phone or in the school yearbook. But the connections and impact we have made on each other is not disappear. It lives on. It becomes a part of the story. Our story. This stage of our journey may be the end of a chapter, but it's also the beginning of a new division. We can bring what we have learned into the next part of our life, or let go of it and seek our own path that we control with the free will that we have. We have changed, and we will continue to change. Our age does not define our growth, but it's our mentality that makes us the better version of ourselves. This is my final takeaway to you. Again, I thank you for all who have made and made these years rewarding and unforgettable. May I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I hope that you leave your mark in many places in the world as you have left one in the heart of our high school memories. Thank you.
Leo Berenice Contreras. Estela Guadalupe Cruces. Rio Sinaí Daisy Díaz. Heidi Falon. Alan Flores.
want to say thank you all so much for being here. Some very specific thank yous are in order before we proceed. First, to everyone here from our central management office, I want to say thank you for coming out, not just today and on these special occasions, but all throughout the years to support these kids. We are so proud of them, and we wouldn't be able to do this work without your backing and support. My teachers, my staff, and my leadership team, I can never truly express my gratitude for all you do for these kids and for everything that you've done for me. Thank you all. And to the parents and families, thank you for your students. Thank you for your trust, both in me and in all this amazing staff. We've worked hard to get them here during the years with us, but you've been working hard to get them here their entire lives. So, seniors, please join me in celebrating your parents one more time. Give them a big round of applause. And now, finally, seniors, talking directly to you. What to say? My last chance to give you advice, what words would I say to the most successful graduating class that Atlas High School has ever seen? When I think about what to tell you as you step away from the shelter that is school and you go out into living these great lives that you're going to live, I thought, what does the world need more? And I can tell you a lot of different things, but I think I'll just tell you this. The world needs more humility. Be humble. I don't think we value that enough. The world can be a harsh place out there, and one of the worst traits out there that you will come across, one of the traits that makes the world somewhat painful, is individuals who are so overly confident that they are right. So absolutely sure that their opinion is the correct opinion, that their perspective is the only right perspective. But the thing they would have chosen is clearly the only right choice. That leads to a world of judgment, and a world that is unkind. But a humble person, on the other hand, they lead with curiosity. They are always learning. When they encounter someone or something that is not what they would have called right, they start from that place of curiosity. They investigate, they learn, they consider, and often they grow. One of my favorite authors who I speak about every year, Brandon Sanderson, wrote, "Sometimes a hypocrite is nothing more than a man in the process of changing." And that's my wish for all of you. Continue to grow, to learn, to bring kindness and understanding with you wherever you go, so that the world will be a brighter place because you're in it. Now, humility does not mean not having confidence. Just because you approach everything with humility and curiosity doesn't mean you have to or will change your mind every time. But the way in which you approach this world matters. And if you've never believed anything I told you in 4 years, if you never believe anything else I ever tell you, believe this. The world needs a little more goodness and a little more kindness. And the best way to do that is to stay humble while still standing tall. So when in doubt out there, choose curiosity, choose humility, choose kindness. My Atlas Griffins. Love you all. And now, my seniors, I would invite you to please stand. And now, in honor of you moving on to the next stage of learning, I would invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left.